What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for a brand new season of our favorite loving hip hop, favorite ratchet reality show. Girl, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I ain't even gonna front. This is one of my favorite shows to watch, okay, and to review. Only because I don't take none of the shit they do serious. Most of the shit played out already on social media. It's giving me something to watch. I'm used to the shit. And the shit be funny to me, okay? Because I be like, these people can't be serious. You know what I'm saying? So I don't take their asses serious at all. It's just some fun shit, fun time all the time. We kiki up in the comments. I miss that with y'all. But we are back again for a brand new season. I guess Mona said fuck the rest of season 9. Okay, Corona then came through and fucked that up for everybody. So we ain't finna finish the rest of season 9. We not gonna get a reunion for that. Probably not gonna finish the rest of whatever season Love and Hip Hop New York was in. They probably just gonna start it over with a brand new season because we didn't get a reunion for that at all either because of Corona too. But hey, we back for season 10 for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And so we started off with Yandy Luther King Jr., okay? Yandy, she done moved down to Atlanta. Girl, it kills me how these people, certain people on this franchise, they know how to keep a check. They know how to keep their face up on this screen, okay? First of all, Yandy and Mona, they good girlfriends. So, of course, Mona gonna always keep her on the show, okay? Yandy will never go anywhere off this show until Yandy wants to get off this show, all right? So, her and Mendices and the kids, they went down there to Atlanta. You know, Mendici been in jail for 4 years. He's finally, I guess, off of parole or whatever, so he can locate where he wants to go. You know, and I understand his reasoning, okay? He's like, he's gonna be a New Yorker through and through, always, no doubt about it. But he wants better for his kids. He don't want his sons to, go down the same path that he went. Getting into that life and all of that stuff. Want them to grow up in a suburban neighborhood, even though that still can happen. But he just want a change of environment. You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable, and sometimes change is good. Now we got Yandy's father being introduced into the mix. Now earlier, I don't know if I can't remember back in the Love and Hip Hop New York days or whatever, but I do remember that her mother was on at least a couple of episodes seasons ago. Okay. But he's down there. And I was with the daddy. When the daddy walked in the door after Mendici, first of all, that was the cutest scene when the kids was running up to him. I love seeing that. Let me tell you something. TikTok has turned me into a goddamn sap, okay? Because a lot of the stuff that be coming up on my For You page, it be people that be like surprising their family members coming back from not seeing them in a long time, and they be just crying and stuff, and then little kids and, kids with their parents. It be the cutest shit. So that got me. I was like, oh, this is real cute. The kids coming up to daddy. I was like, that's nice. And then pushing Yandy to see in DC. I said, that's really nice. Bitch, when the daddy came in, he was like, y'all forgot where y'all came from? Y'all don't like doors up in here? I said, thank you. Finally, we get a show where somebody acknowledge the fact that y'all don't fucking lock doors up in this bitch, okay? I don't care if you down in Atlanta, in the suburbia, in the HOA, okay, in the gated community, lock them goddamn doors. Crime still happens, okay? But, they getting settled in. I said, Daddy looked like he probably had a bunch of hoes back in the day, okay? He just give me that young vibe. Just everywhere, all the things that he was dressed like and everything. I said, yeah, you probably got a little honey dips or whatever, your little young tenders on deck, you know what I'm saying? Because he look like the type that don't go for his age. I'm just saying, he probably like I'm a little 10 years younger than him or whatever, that's what he gives me. But he decent or whatever. I was like, all right, yeah, decent people. And she got her cousin down there. She got her little tribe going on or whatever. She got her watching the kids because she's about to go back down there to Kentucky because it's a year after Breonna Taylor's passing, murder. Okay. And so at this point, they just want her to be safe, okay? With all the protesting that happens and then the trigger happy police and all of that, they just want her to be okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's really going on with Yandy's little situation for right now. Then we get introduced to a new cast member, young Baby Tate, okay? Now, I don't know her. She said her mom name is Diana Ferris. I gotta go and look her up, okay? Diana Ferris. Girl, who the fuck is that? It sounds familiar, and I probably do know, but I don't, so don't judge me. Her mama Grammy nominated. Her mama won a Grammy. She was like, I got to be just like her, but better, you know what I'm saying? She won a Grammy. I need to get a Grammy plus one more because I got to outdo her, whatever, and I was just like, that's cute, little friendly, family competition or whatever. I never knew that was young Baby Tate up until Chloe Bailey did one of her songs. She did a video where she was lip syncing to one of her songs or whatever. The I'm that bitch and I'm that, that shit. And I kept on hearing that goddamn song on TikTok. It's a lot of shit that I don't hear regularly now in regular stream shit, but it be blowing up on TikTok. So that's why I heard the shit at. And so I was like, okay, that's young Baby Tate. I've seen her name around, never listened to her music or whatever, but now I'm interested in her music, okay? And she always be up in the shade room comments, okay? She's with her friends at, Cascades. She was talking about how it's a full circle moment, her grinding and being kids and they couldn't even get into certain places. Now they headlighting. She's about to be on South by Southwest Festival, and she couldn't even get into certain areas and stuff like that. Now she can, and, she has access and she made it, having that full circle moment and being at home sometimes not realizing it, just letting it hit her that she got this success now and she just cries and stuff about it, which is understandable, and was just saying how her mom really didn't want her to get up into the music industry. And that is what a theme I noticed with a lot of people who grew up or who have kids and they themselves used to be in a certain particular industry. They don't want their kids to go into that, especially when it comes to entertainment. You know what I'm saying? They don't want their kids to go through what they have to go through or, to go down that path and all that stuff. And so her mama wanted her to go to college, be a business major and stuff like that. She did it, but it wasn't for her. College isn't for everybody. So she said, let me follow my dream. So, that's young Baby Tate. Then we get Bambi. Bambi, looking like a leopard, okay, in her cheetah print. I done named 3 goddamn animals, put it together, the animal kingdom up in this bitch, okay? She up in there, and I said, this girl is pregnant again, for the third time. For the third time. Now, we saw her on Family Reunion, okay? In season fucking 9, she found out that she was pregnant, okay? When they did that little sleepover and they went to Tennessee or whatever and they tricked Sierra, they found out she was pregnant then. Then we get the family reunion situation that they had that we just looked at a couple of months ago or whatever when they was in Arizona. They didn't conceive another child down there, okay? After they got over their shit for the moment, they didn't conceive another child down there. So now she pregnant and still going through the same issues that she been going through with Scrappy. Attention, him not being there the way that she want him to be there. You got Sierra over there. You got Erica Mina over there. Baby, Erica Mina, girl, we see all y'all shit just playing out because it goes from talking about Bambi and Scrappy's issues, being attentive to her. She's supposed to be on bed rest, or she's supposed to not be doing this and lifting this or whatever, and he's not really there. Or he's complaining about stuff, and then Erica Mina started talking about the shit that's going on with her and Safaree. She loved him, but he pick and choose when he want to be in a relationship, when he want to be in a marriage and all that stuff. And we seeing the bullshit that's going on between them. I just want them to break up. Y'all got together too fast. And it's not necessarily that they got together too fast. They got married too fast. You didn't get to know each other, okay? You met each other on the goddamn VH1 show. And then right after that, months after that, you're engaged, okay? You didn't allow time to really fully get to know this person. And listen, bitch, Nicki Minaj was with that motherfucker for over 10 years and look at what fuck happened. She had to let that little nigga go because he wasn't mature then and he damn sure ain't mature now. And Erica Mena, you not either, okay? Truth be told, you not either. I ain't gonna just put it all on him, but he is acting out, okay? The Twitter fingers and, all that shit and putting all that out there. This whole mess that happened this weekend where she claiming that accusing one of Joe Budden's ex fucking around with him and all this shit, and then her friend beating her up Bobby Lights. I said, what the hell is going on? Girl, the baby in the NQ, NICU or whatever, and I'm just like, this is crazy. So she wasn't lying when she said the nigga was stressing her out. She went into premature labor. She had the baby premature. I did not even know that. But yeah, she's just talking about her issues, and Sierra and they was like, well, he my friend, you my friend, y'all need to work it out. They was like, no, bitch, you gotta pick a side. Okay, pick a side. I was like, I ain't got time to deal with this. Second of all, what is going on with Erica Face? Now let me tell you something. Rox used to say that in the last season. She used to say that all the time. What is going on with Erica Face? Is it new teeth? Is it fillers in her lip? Like, what is happening? Because I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, I'm confused at this point. I mean, she still look good to me, but she looks different, okay? Girl, Erica and Safaree, they gonna give us some time. They gonna give us some time, even though we already see what's going on. So then we get into Kirk and Rasheeda, okay? So Kirk and Rasheeda, listen, they the old couple that's gonna still be on this show. I think they got rid of Mimi and Stevie J, which is understandable. Stevie J is over there on Growing Up Hip Hop with his daughter Savannah in LA, and Mimi and Ty, her relationship is broken up with their relationship is broken up, and I guess they're over it. So hey, it is what it is, and we just really got tired of seeing them. Truth be told, what drama would they bring? The new girlfriend that she with. If y'all know Mimi new girlfriend, what her name is and what her Instagram handle is, put it down in the comments, because I've been trying to find out ever since this whole, little lesbian drama shit that was going on between her, Ty, and the girlfriend. I just really want to know, because I'm trying to be nosy, okay? I'm trying to keep up on the lesbian news, Anyway, moving on from that. So we got Kirk and Rasheeda. They up in there. They done went through counseling down there in Arizona. Okay. Now from that, they're trying to focus more on their relationship, focus more on the marriage. Kirk trying to prioritize his time and put the marriage on top. Okay. They up in there trying to get it in or whatever. They can't even do that because Lil Carter come in talking about the PlayStation messed up. Okay. And listen. Rasheeda said, give me 30 to 45 minutes, okay? Give us 30 to 45 minutes. Lil Corda said, all right. But then here comes Kirk ass. No, just give me 4 minutes. That's all I need. I just need 4 minutes, okay, little boy? I just need 4 minutes. I said, that's it? 4 minutes? That says a lot about you. You a quick pumper. Anyway, moving on from that. I don't even think, unless it was edited, it wasn't even a good 2 minutes, a good half an hour, half a minute or whatever before Carter brought his little ass back in there and said, listen, I'm finna go to bed. I'm about to go to bed, and I'm going to bed in your bed, okay? I need you guys to move to each respectable side and let me sit right there in the middle, because that's where I will be sitting at, okay? Because there is a boogeyman in my closet and you have yet to get him out, all right? I said, Now, let me tell you something. When I had kids, if I had kids, baby, I know my child will be spoiled as shit. I will be a helicopter parent, and they will be sleeping in the bed with me up until a certain point, okay? If they want to sleep in the bed, I'll be like, come on, get your ass in the bed. But then I'm be like, listen, no, go take your ass in your goddamn room. I didn't pay for that mattress, so you going to put a dent in that bitch, okay? That's what you're going to do. Not mine, but yours. Anyway, so that's what's going on with them. Truth be told, they could have took Kirk and Rasheeda off too, because we don't really care. But hey, it is what it is. We get Sierra. Sierra goes down to a jewelry store with her sister, and I guess a friend of theirs or whatever. And she's trying to get her diamond ring, engagement ring from BK appraised. Okay, see how much that thing is worth. During the pandemic, BK had proposed to her. This was like 3 months earlier. They showed it. He got down on his hands and knees. He proposed, all that stuff. She was crying, woo woo woo. She said a week later, she called that bitch off. Okay. She knew she really wasn't in love with him like that. She been fell out of love with him a long time ago. He had too many bitches and stuff around, and she said, even her mama was like, I really don't like you, but hey, we gonna see what it's gonna do or whatever, and everybody knew that he wasn't the one for her, and it felt like she was just settling. Truth be told, she was just rebounding from the marriage that she had, that she was in with Shooter for the past 8 years. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing is this. She went to Dubai with a new person. She has a new man named Eric. She said she met him 2 months after the breakup from not Rock, but BK. Okay. And my whole thing is, if the engagement happened 3 months earlier, you got with this boy 2 months ago, well, 2 months after that, that means that y'all technically haven't been official but for a month. Y'all taking trips already. Y'all doing what y'all doing. And my whole thing is, it took you only 2 months to get over that relationship. Like, you didn't allow yourself to heal. Are you healed yet? Did you grieve yet? I don't feel like you are, and it just looks like you're the type of person that hops from one relationship to the next relationship and don't allow yourself to get to know yourself again, to agree the relationship, to see what you did wrong, see what that person did wrong, so what you don't have to look for, and what you can improve on yourself, and once again get to know yourself. And you just seem like the type of person that just needs to be with somebody all the goddamn time. You can't be by yourself. And that's not necessarily a good look in my eyes. And I was just like, all right, Sierra. They came back, said that the shit was worth $60,000. She was like, okay, well, get this for my sister, get this for my friend, put this on there for me. I might give my mama something and just give me the goddamn balance. I said, whoops, all right. So Yandy, she goes down to Jock's radio station, and just to get the word out about the Breonna Taylor situation and how she's going up there with the organization headed by Tamika Mallory called Until Freedom, to commemorate the and still demand justice for Breonna Taylor and for the 1 year passing of her death, her murder. And so, Jock was just asking her all the questions about her activism and how it switched and all that stuff. And, lending his services and being interested in it. This mature Jock I really do like. I just know it's going to be some mess with him. But on the preview, I really can't wait to see exactly what happened between him and his son, because he went smooth to clear off, okay? Like, we actually get to see him actually being a goddamn disciplinarian, okay, and being upset with some of the choices that his son made. But anyway, moving on from that, then we get Safaree. He in the gym. Scrappy come down there. Before Safaree gets to the gym, he outside at the garbage can, and he notices that Erica then threw out their wedding photo, okay, the big wedding photo that probably was hanging up in the living room area or whatever. And so Scrappy comes down there. They talking about how they want their bodies and all this stuff. And Safaree talking about something. He want his body to look like the Batman suit. Okay, sir. And Scrappy said, listen, nigga, 2 miles a day on the treadmill or whatever, running and all that shit. I just want to be able to walk without my shirt on. I said, okay, that's the goal. We can do that. And then Safaree whole thing is, ever since he moved down there to Atlanta, him and Scrappy have been cool. And he's going through marital issues, so who better to talk to about certain stuff at this point? So they basically talking about what's been going on. And Safaree is just like, he's tired of the arguments. We got a 7-bedroom house or whatever. I'm sleeping on a big bag chair in the studio. The name calling, you calling me a bitch ass nigga in front of everybody and all this stuff or whatever. I didn't realize that it was gonna be such hard work when you have a kid and all this stuff. I said, did you really think that it was gonna be all roses and unicorns and stuff? No. No, your mama had it hard when she was raising you. Okay, I'm pretty sure that the other women in your family had difficult times raising their kids, because that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? You thinking that you can still be the same old Safaree, the same old fuckboy Safaree, do whatever it is that you want. You can't. Okay, you are now in a marriage, and it is not about you. It is about you and your wife. And now it is no longer just about you two. It's about you and your child and your wife. Okay, that is what your priority should be. But you can't get over that fact, because you still living in this delusional reality that you're really somebody, like you're this recording artist, or you're so in demand and stuff like that. No, ain't nobody out here buying your music but you. Okay, so let that go. If you want to produce and do shit behind the scene, fine, but this trying to be an artist and stuff, it ain't gonna happen, Captain. Okay, your priorities have to change once you add people to your fucking relationship. Okay, once you add people into your life, and people who can't do things for themselves at this moment, meaning a child, and now you're finna add another one, you have to let go of those childish things and put your life, you have to dedicate your life to your children. Okay, you can still do what you want to do, but you have to prioritize that shit. You know what I'm saying? And stop being fucking selfish. Erica, once again, Erica and Safaree, they shouldn't have got together as quick as they did, or I should say they shouldn't have got married as quick as they did. And that's all that it comes down to. So now they going through the bitching and moaning and the Twitter fights and stuff like that, and it's, at this point, it's tiring, and we're very much over it. So we get young Baby Tate and her manager. They're going to like this studio or whatever, so that they can record her live performance. Well, it's not going to be live because pandemic or whatever. She's headlining the Southwest by, is it South by Southwest festival, whatever. that happens every year. And this year, a lot of festivals and stuff like that, performances have been virtual, so she's, or pre-recorded, so she's recording her performance. And this is big for her, okay? This is her coming out the gate, and this is like one of the biggest things that she's done. And, she feel like she got big shoes to fill, and she's just living her life, living her dream, and being happy about it. So that's Young Baby Tate. So far, so good. I'm liking Young Baby Tate. Of all the new people that we saw, we only saw one so far. So far, I'm liking her storyline right about now. You can put it out there that you like a person, and then later on into the season, it's gonna be some mess that pop off. Okay, we still got to get introduced to at least two more other people. Rennie Rucci, and she already had some shit about her plagiarizing people bars and stuff like that. And then Amaretta, bitch, Amaretta, you disappointed me a little bit. You was up in the comments talking about some free Bill Cosby and shit like that. But all right, I ain't gonna hold it against you. You young or whatever, but still, bitch. Whatever. Moving on from that, you entitled to your opinion, so okay, cool. Moving on from that, we get Sierra. She finna go down there to BK shop or whatever to give him some closure, because when she broke up with him, she literally gave him the ring, didn't even give him the ring back, said, it's over and done with, and left. Didn't give him no type of communication or nothing like that. And she felt as though, I guess, that I owe him that much. I mean, he on the internet or whatever, putting it out there trying to say, you trying to make it seem like it's just me, the reason why you broke up with me, and just broke off the engagement, and then now you with another nigga a month later or something like that. And truth be told, regardless, it's karma. Cause BK, I'm pretty sure your ass was not faithful throughout the whole relationship. Okay, we've seen that. But at the same time, it's kind of messed up that she moved on so fast. Like, I see both sides. I'm a see both sides type of person. I see both sides, bitch. I would be fucking hurt too. Okay, I'd be like, damn, I know I did you wrong, but fuck, you moved on to a nigga that quick. It make me think, bitch, you coming at me because I was fucking doing whatever it was I was doing, bitch. You was doing what you was doing too. Two wrongs don't make a right. So now it's Sierra trying to go down there and correct that right. Girl, I don't know how it's gonna happen and how it's gonna end, but you probably was better off not saying shit. So, Sierra goes into BK shop, and listen, Sierra, I don't know what you planned on and what you thought was gonna happen and thought that this shit was gonna end well, but it didn't. Look at how you had what you had on. Like, mama had her titties out and everything. She knew exactly what was going on because he mentioned it right off the bat. Of course, he brought up the little boy toy that she with now. And he hurt, okay? He hurt. Like I said, I feel some type of way if I got thinking everything cool with each other, and then I propose to you, you accept my proposal, and then you just call it off the next week, and then all of a sudden, not even a whole month later, you're with a whole nother man or a whole nother person. I feel some type of way. But at the same time, BK, you trying to act like you was all innocent in that relationship? No. She was like, you went to the blogs talking about I was cheating on you and all this stuff when that really didn't happen. He was like, yeah, it did. You was up here going man to man. She said, if I was going to man, why would you want to marry somebody that was going man to man? And then tried to say that she wasn't going man to man. Bitch, you went from goddamn shooter, okay, to him, or to whoever else. You went from man to man to man. You did not allow, for the whole time that you was on this show, you have been with a different man just about each season, okay? Just about each season, you have been with a different man. You're almost in the same realm of Carly fucking Red. She's about to come on here with a new man too, okay? That is what you're doing. That is what you're giving. You're giving, I cannot be by myself. So let me just go ahead and get another dude to fill that void, okay? It's giving very much childhood trauma issues or whatever, daddy issues and all that shit. That's what it's giving. You know what I'm saying? He can be pissed off because, he hurt in his feelings because you didn't move on so quickly. You can be pissed off because he probably and most likely did hurt you within the relationship, but I'm pretty sure y'all was hurting each other and y'all knew that y'all shouldn't have been with each other in the first place. You was my best friend. You said we would never hurt each other, and that's what we said and all that. Boy, but you hurt her too. So you can't just play victim either. Both of y'all did fuck shit. And I was like, why you go up in there? Okay, that could have just been a phone call. You know what I'm saying? I know you're doing this for a scene, but that could have been a phone call, a FaceTime, or whatever, because you got absolutely nowhere. And then called the man Eric, the new boo's name. Girl, I would have said, get the fuck about my shit, bitch. I said, girl, y'all need to stop fucking playing with us, okay? We ain't bad in this shit. Let that stuff go. She ain't who I thought she was. You didn't get to know her to know who she really was. Come on now. So we get into Safaree and Erica, their couple scene. And Safaree out there on his dirt bike talking about some, they say when you get married, you supposed to, grow up and all this stuff. But I don't want to grow up. I don't want to change who I am. And that's the thing. He's such a big ass kid. Like, he's so freaking immature. You're 40 something years old and you have yet to grow up, okay? And if you were not ready to make that step of, nobody's saying give up everything that you used to do. Nobody is saying when you get married or you're getting into a relationship that you aren't allowed to have fun, or that you can't have fun, or you lose that sense of yourself, that fun side and all this stuff. You're supposed to get with somebody who brings that out in you and y'all can have fun together. But you can also know when to be serious. You can also know when to pull it back. And you can also know when to be there for each other, okay? You don't know how to do that. She's not doing that because you're not doing it. And it's just all a mess at this point. They sitting down there actually trying to talk. And, when she was like, he said, I'm just sleeping up in the studio. She said, does it hug you back? Does it hug you back? I said, now let me tell you something. Here was one part in the conversation. The part was like, oh, here she go being so dramatic. Because she was almost going to start crying. Now, when she said that part, does it hug you back? Does it hug you back? Bitch, I would have said, are you going to be dramatic? You're going to keep being dramatic? Bitch, that's just me, okay? That is just how I am, because that would have made me go, girl, if you don't shut up talking to me about something, are you being dramatic when you're, girl, does it hug you back? I said, what? Get off my screen. But no, they having a conversation that they should have been had. And of course, she wants to have this conversation. She wants to figure it out. At least try to make it seem to us that she wants to figure it out. Safaree don't, okay? It's like he's over it. He's mad and don't get the reason why she's mad. You putting your business out there on fucking Front Street in front of the world, all right? You can't even wait until we look at it on national TV, but you're tweeting about it to all of your millions of followers, however many followers you got or whatever, and it's just not a good look. How do you think she's gonna feel about that? You think she's gonna be like, oh, that's okay, you can do whatever you want, baby, I'm still gonna love you regardless? No, she asking him, do you want to be married? He don't want to, and I understand you don't want to be in a relationship that's making you miserable, making the other person miserable, but you should have thought of that. You should have got to know this person. This is what happened when you move too fast, okay? In some cases, in most cases, when you move too fast and you don't know who you're with and you're not willing to put in that time to get to know that person and to grow with each other, marriage, relationships of any kind, it takes work. It's not going to be perfect. It's hard sometimes. But if you love that person, you will find a way to make it work if you truly want to make it work. And I don't feel like he want to make it work. He just wants shit to come so fucking easy to him or whatever. And it is what it is. And I'm pretty sure Erica is up there doing shit too, okay? I'm not going to just put it on him because it takes two most times, okay? And we seen her history. We seen her pattern with stuff. And I'm pretty sure she probably is nagging or whatever. But you're also just getting up and leaving and you're being inconsiderate. She's the mother of your child and you're not even helping her, giving her some time so she can fucking rest on the goddamn weekend. Like, that's the least that you can do. You know what I'm saying? And don't want to have another baby. They showed a little clip from this other little special that they was doing throughout the quarantine before the show came back on, where Erica put it out there he don't want to have a baby because he didn't like the way she looked because she gained too much weight. That's some shallow shit, but that's some real shit because it happens, unfortunately, and I feel like that's fucked up. Safaree is immature as hell. Erica is immature as hell, and they should never have gotten together. I am not surprised that they are having problems 1 year into the marriage. I am so not surprised. But either fucking way, Erica was over the conversation. She was like, so you want to be done? You want to be done? What is it? Do you want this marriage or whatever? Safaree was like, do what you want to do. It is what it is. And I was just like, girl, let it go. Anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about this episode, this premiere episode. Of course, it really wasn't much, okay? It was trying to get us back acclimated to the crew, you know what I'm saying? After being gone for a year, so it's like a little introduction all over again. And I'm pretty sure the drama is going to start probably next week, okay? But y'all tell me how y'all feel. I'm in it. I'll see y'all later. Peace.